How do you determine what to sell in your Etsy store? Do you have a strategy to help you find and create products for your niche that will be successful and that will actually sell? Well, today I'm going to throw you a lifeline. I'm going to give you the 3-step strategy and process that I use to find potentially successful listings or products that you guys can list for your niche with this 3-step process. So let's dive in and give you the best chance of success when you're looking to find and list new products in your store. Let's go. Hey everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the Handmade and Beyond podcast. Glad to be back with you. I'm LL, your host, your guide through your handmade and Etsy journey. I have another great episode for you guys today. I'm going to give you my 3-step process that I use to basically brainstorm and find and create new products to list in your Etsy store that will hopefully give you the best possible chance of success. I can't guarantee your success. No one can. But I can give you the strategies to hopefully help you guys make the right decisions that will put you in the game. I can't I can't help you or I can't guarantee that you're going to hit a home run. You may strike out, and chances are you will strike out and will strike out a lot. But if you're striking out a lot, that means you're trying a lot and you're going to get a lot of home runs as well. And that's what I'm here today to talk about as far as giving you a good strategy so that you guys can find new products for your niche that will hopefully give you a lot of bang, a lot of boost in your shop for 2023. And this is a really easy 3-step process that I use, and you guys can implement this right away in your business. So let's dive right in. The first step that I want to talk about really comes down to the types of products that you're going to be focusing on. So really, there's 3 types of products for your Etsy business that you should be focusing on to create products under that type. So the first type is a brand new product. Is this something that's this is something that's going to be brand new to your shop? You don't currently sell it. This can be also the second type outside of the brand new product. Is it a seasonal or holiday type product? Maybe you already offer some of these, but this is going to be a different product, but it's going to be follow under the holiday or seasonal category. And then the third type of product is going to be a similar product, similar to what you're already selling. So these are really the 3 types of products that you should be focusing on to continually grow your business. Brand new, seasonal or holiday, or a similar product. So that when you're thinking about new stuff, it should fall under one of those types. And then the next, under step 1, once you've determined which type, whether it's going to be new, seasonal, or similar product, you're going to have to determine, what you want to sell under that type. Is it something that you have an idea that you've been thinking about for a while? You have a subject matter you've been thinking about for a while. Whatever it may be, if it's a new product, it's probably some type of subject matter you've been thinking about for a while, or some type of new design, whatever the case may be. So then the next step under step 3 or step 1, Jesus, I'm getting way ahead of myself. We're still in step 1, people. The next thing that you need to do is come up with a few keywords to basically use that you're going to do your groundwork, your research for that product. So determine which type of product, and then how would you describe that product. And preferably, you should have at least 3 ideas. So if you're going to offer a new product, what are 3 new product ideas that you have in mind? Because you're going to narrow down, say you're only going to release one of the 3, you're going to do the research, you're going to do your homework, and pick the best possible, the best potential idea to give you the best results. But we're going to need, if you only have one idea, you're coming to the table with one idea and you do research on it and it's not performing well, then you're stuck. You're not going to continue and release that because the chance of success is not going to be very good. So have a couple of ideas in mind for your type of product that you're going to sell. If it's a holiday product, have 3. It can be this 3 ideas for the same holiday, 3 ideas for different holidays. It doesn't really matter, but just have a couple of ideas ready to go. All right, moving on. Once you have your ideas, you have your list of how you would describe the product so you can do your due diligence. The next step, step two, is actually doing some homework on the idea. You want to make sure that there is a proof of concept, meaning that people are searching for the idea. Uh, People want the idea, so there's a demand. That's how you determine your proof of concept. If no one's searching for it, if it doesn't, if there's no demand, no one's going to buy it. Who's going to buy it? If you're selling something that no one wants, no one's going to buy it. So really, this stage is really going to cut out that extra legwork that may cost you time and money, and determine if this is a viable product that you can bring to market that people are actually going to want and are going to buy. So step two really comes down to product research, and there's a couple of ways that you can do this. Basically, it comes down to typing in the product idea that you have and doing the research based on what you're seeing. So you can use the Etsy search bar to search for the product, and this is good, and it'll give you some information, but it's really not giving you the stats that you need to make your decision. So I'm going to dive in here. We're going to do it both ways. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can actually see this happen. If you're listening on the podcast, I'll just explain what I'm doing so that you guys aren't left in the dark trying to envision what I'm doing without explaining it. So I'll explain it the best way I can here to make it super, super simple for you guys. But I'm going to pop on the screen to the Etsy search bar and kind of show you what I'm talking about. So basically, you're going to go to the Etsy search bar and we're going to research a product. Let's just say Valentine's Day. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, if you're watching this recently, Valentine's Day is coming up. If you're catching this after the fact, sorry I missed you, but it's still going to help you as far as what I'm talking about. So let's just do Valentine's Day gifts. So maybe you want to offer something for Valentine's Day, but you're really just not sure what to offer. So you can see some ideas pop here in the search bar to kind of give you a better idea. Don't pay attention to the numbers. That's another program that I have linked up to my Etsy. So don't pay attention to those numbers because you're not going to see that. But what we're really looking at is Valentine's Day gifts. What else is going to show up here in the search bar to maybe help us define what we're actually going to key in on and make. So this will give us some other ideas. Valentine's gifts for teacher, for mom. All right, we're just going to keep it general. There's not really anything. It's very, very general search term, so they're not giving me anything more specific. So once I do this search, you're going to see that there's 1,690,000 results. So right there, that tells you that if you're going to do a Valentine's gift, that there's a ton of listings, which probably means that there's a ton of search volume. And you can kind of look through here and see people's best sellers, what they're selling. Some of these are definitely not appropriate. I skimmed by that one really fast. Just to kind of give you an idea of maybe what to key on, but it still really doesn't tell us if our product's going to be successful. So in order to really give us the extra boost, I like to use some type of keyword search tool. There's a bunch out there. My favorite's Alura, so that's what I'm going to show you guys. I like them because you can see the search volume, but you can also see the actual sales volume as well. That's really where the rubber meets the road, is with sales. I don't care if someone's getting a ton of search volume. That doesn't mean that the item is necessarily selling. Chances are it is, but I like to see the sales number as well. So let's just do Valentine's Day gift inside the keyword finder, inside Alura. So I'm actually going in there and typing that in. We're going to do a quick search inside Alura to see what is coming up under Valentine's Day gift. And you can see the nice thing I like about here, you can see the search volume, like I said, which this has 11.6 million views. So boom, this is, if I have a Valentine's Day gift, it's going to do or have the potential to do well, but it also has 214,000 sales. So that is a lot of sales for a Valentine's Day gift. So you can see related keywords that you can use in your listing related to Valentine's Day and their search volume, which is really nice. But taking it a step further, inside Alura, there's a tab that you can see listings. So you did the actual keyword search, and these are all the top listings that people are using for Valentine's Day gift, and you can see what they're selling. So here's a Valentine's Day gift for him. This is a wallet. Here is a personalized wedding picture. Here's a pillow. Here's underwear. Here's necklaces. So the stuff that you would think more or less that would be a Valentine's Day gift, pretty much anything falls under that category, but maybe you're just not sure what you want to offer. So if your niche is jewelry, maybe you want to offer a piece of jewelry and advertise it for a Valentine's Day gift for her. But here you can see the search volume, total sales, monthly sales, favorites. You can also customize this to actually see the search volume, but I like seeing the sales number. So this is how you do the legwork for step 2 to determine if you have a viable idea. So if you're thinking about offering something for Valentine's Day, yeah, it's viable. There's a ton of traffic. You just have to offer something that people want, and you're going to use these tools to hone in on that idea. If you do leather work, okay, offer a wallet and advertise it for a Valentine's Day gift for him. So depending on your niche, you can usually make it fit. If you're selling something that is not necessarily for a holiday, that is a little bit of a different. It's a little bit of a different search, because you're gonna type it in and see what kind of search volume it has, what type of sales it has, and then determine if that is going to be good for you. So that's why you're going to have 3 ideas, depending on if all your ideas are Valentine's Day gifts, and then you're probably good with any of them. But if you want to kind of do a more detailed search, Valentine's Day gift wallet or something like that, and see how they're performing, and then do like a Valentine's Day gift plant or painting, maybe those don't do as well. All right, then you're going to stick with and do the wallet. So the same thing applies outside of holiday items. You're going to use your 3 ideas, see what the search volume is on all of them, the sales volume is on all of them. Whichever one's the best, you're going to list that. You're going to make and list that item that fits into your motif, whatever you're doing, your style. It's going to be your own idea. You're going to make it your own, depending on what your niche is, but you're using this data to see, okay, there's a ton of traffic coming for this. Chances are I proved the proof of concept. So as long as I have a high quality item, there's a really good chance that people are going to buy the item. So that's really what this legwork will do. If you do a search and there's no products in the Etsy search bar, you go to Alora or one of the programs and you do a search and the search volume is non-existent or hundreds and there's no sales, no way should you move forward and create and list that product. It is a waste of time. The chances of it selling is minimal, very, very minimal, because there's no demand for it. So that's why this keyword and product research is the name of the game. It's going to be a game changer for you, so that you can make the best chance or have the best chance of success when listing products. All right, so once you did the groundwork, the legwork, for step 2, the product research, you have your winning idea, you're going to go to step 3, which is, picking the idea that's performing the best and actually getting it listed on Etsy. So you got to either, create the product, take the pictures, do your title and tags, and you can use the product research that you just did to come up with high performing title and tags. So again, giving you the best chance of success when you list your product, to capitalize on that search volume that is already coming inside Etsy. So that's really the goal, really the name of the game when it comes to Etsy, is that the search traffic is there. It's already getting millions and millions and millions of buyers. Your whole goal and responsibility is to get a piece of that search traffic. And how do you do that? With product research, which you're then going to translate into SEO, your titles, your tags, your description, and that is going to help you get a piece of that search traffic, take it away from the other listings, and then hopefully once people see your listing, they will buy from you as opposed to other listings out there. But if you're not getting into the ball game, you're not doing that product research up front, and then using that to your advantage, you're never going to get in the game, and that means you're never going to get any traffic. No traffic is going to equal 0 sales for you guys. So those are the 3 steps. It's very, very, very simple. Do the necessary legwork up front. Don't get lazy about it, and it will come back to benefit you, or at least give you the best chance of success. I do this with all of my products, all the new stuff, and you should be creating new stuff regularly so your shop is not stagnant. But don't just throw stuff out there. Do the legwork up front. Do these 3 steps to figure out which is the best stuff to bring to market in your shop. And that legwork will come back to you twofold. You're not always going to release winning products, and the chances are, the majority of your products are not going to be successful. Only about the 80-20 rule, I always say it, I feel like a broken record, but the 80-20 rule is real. Only about 20% of your products will be successful and bring in 100% of your revenue. The other 80% of your products won't sell a lot. It doesn't mean that you should take them down. They still help your shop. But just know that not all of your products are going to be successful. That's just not the way that it is. So keep that in mind, but you have to continually put up new products so you still have a strong 20% of products up front. And that legwork, the new products will continually feed the algorithm, continually help you get a piece of the pie, a piece of that traffic, which is what we all want when it comes to Etsy. But that is it for today's episode. You guys can implement this 3 steps right away so you can have a more successful 2023. Make sure you are doing this when you're releasing new products. Start today. Get in your Etsy shop, put in the work. I'm confident you guys will have a successful 2023. So I'll be back really soon with another great episode for you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day.